Phaistos Disc, a 3,700-year-old message. Just take a second and imagine this. One day, a message written on clay thousands of years ago is discovered beneath the ground, but no one in the world can read it. More than 100 years pass. Even the most advanced computers, artificial intelligence systems, and the world's best linguists still haven't been able to figure out what this message says. Here is one of the greatest mysteries in history, the Phaistos Disc. In 1908, Italian archaeologist Luigi Pernier was excavating the ancient palace of Phaistos on the Greek island of Crete when he discovered something extraordinary. A round disc made of fired clay, about 16 centimeters in diameter. At first glance, it looked ordinary, but the hundreds of symbols covering both sides revealed that it was something very different. Today, this artifact is displayed at the Heraclean Archaeological Museum. Both sides of the disc are covered with 241 symbols arranged in a spiral. These symbols consist of 45 different signs: human figures, birds, fish, plants, shields, weapons, and many other shapes whose meanings we still cannot decipher. But here's the most fascinating part. These symbols were not carved by hand. Each one was individually pressed into the soft clay using a separate stamp. Because of this production method, researchers consider the disc to be one of the earliest known examples of printing techniques in history. However, there is no consensus that it represents movable type printing in the modern sense. This is where the real mystery begins. To this day, no one has been able to definitively read what is written on the disc. Researchers have proposed dozens of different theories. Maybe it was a king's decree, maybe it was a religious hymn, maybe it was a prayer, maybe it was a calendar, or perhaps it recorded an important ceremony. Some have even suggested that it could have been a game or a magical text, but none of these theories has ever been conclusively proven. The reason is simple. We only have one Phaistos disc. To decipher an ancient writing system, researchers usually need hundreds or even thousands of examples. For example, Egyptian hieroglyphs were deciphered thanks to the Rosetta Stone, but a second copy of the Phaistos disc has never been found. Without enough material for comparison, determining which symbol represents which sound or word becomes almost impossible. Believed to have been made around 3,700 years ago, this small clay disc continues to challenge humanity. Maybe a future archaeological discovery, or perhaps a second disc found somewhere on Crete, will finally solve this mystery. But until that day comes, the Phaistos disc will remain one of history's greatest silent mysteries. What do you think is written on this disc? Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments.